What's going on, YouTube world? We're back again with another video. Today, we're looking at Elise Kindred Spiders, playing Iceborn Legacy, because, I mean, why not try to bust this card wide open in more ways than one? Pros can't be having all the fun, right? This list is from Fake Hero, so full disclosure, I have not played it. Some of these numbers look sus, as the kids say. For instance, one black spear. What is that about? Why not? Two crawling sensation. I feel like you'd want three of these, but I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to proc and get going. Couple sentries, sure. All the other cards make sense. File Feast, awesome. Elise, awesome. Hapless Aristocrat, fan favorite, makes more spiders. One Spirit Leech. Okay, come on. One, the box. I guess you also do have to factor in Kindred, which is just kind of there because it's solid and just does a lot of the things Shadow Isles wants to be doing. And Brood Awakening is a bunch of fun. Not only do you make 3 spiders, but all of your spiders get +1/+0. That's kind of ridiculous. 2 Howling Abyss also. This just seems like I'm trying to have some fun. I love this card so much, but it's just not good. Like, I want it to be good. It's just really not good. It really shows you the strengths in Runeterra of building around your champions, because when you have a level 2 Poppy, it's like, oh, hey, that's amazing. Level 2 Poppy's insane. But if you just don't really have a bunch of units, you have a bunch of removal spells in your hand, and it's Kindred, it's like, it's not so impressive. And we have a 3 Vengeance with the new buff. Fantastic. And 1 Atrocity, because, I mean, who doesn't love killing with Atrocity, frankly? So really what I'm looking for here is trying to see if this deck has legs. The spider deck, yeah. If Kindred is good, if the spider deck is good at all, if, the pieces of the deck make sense. That's really what I'm trying to get a feel for, to see if it's a deck that I want to be brewing a bit on, and kind of exploring more to push it. That's what I'm looking for out of these games. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, Darkness. This is a solid. At least we're playing against something that's tier 1 or tier 2 or whatever. That's like one of the better decks. What do we want against Darkness? I assume we just want to go Iceborn Legacy on some spiders and run them over, because it should be somewhat difficult for them to deal with as a control deck. Maybe they have a Ruination or something, but just a whole bunch of 1-mana 3/3s is definitely going to be trouble for them. Or just put the Kindreds back. Keep our Hapless Aristocrat. Oh, I guess we do need ways of triggering the crawling cessation. That kind of makes sense to have the like the 1 Spirit Leech. I'm trying to think of how many other... Ooh, that sucks. I'm trying to think, what do we have? We have ways to turn our crawling cessation on. We have Glimpse Beyond. We have the 1 Leech. And that's about it. So that's not ideal. Especially now that they know we have it in our hand. That really sucks. Ooh, Elise was a great draw. Literally used to be best 2 drop in the game. I guess she's not anymore. Now it's got to be like Ari or Action. Okay, now the question is, do we drop Elise and attack? Yeah, for sure.
Elise, please take me home.
We're just gonna open. I was thinking maybe we want to go Sentry, because then we could block here. But I think we'll just take this too. It's fine. Against a control deck, you can take a little bit more damage. This one has some reach, because when it flips, oh my goodness, 2 crawling sensations, man, if they block one of these spiders, we are gonna have a whole bunch of spiders all of a sudden. Come on, you can't just be taking 1 here. You have to kill the spider. Kill the spiderling. Come on, you want to. They're blocking. Oh, buddy. So now our Elise is probably gonna flip. Let's see, how many? This is only 2. We need 3, right? Okay, so we'll start here. I'm trying to think what they have for 3 mana to
Struggle.
kill an Elise. I don't think we have
Enjoy
anything now. You can probably just bank the mana and then kill Elise on their turn, but we still have the Iceborn Legacy, so it doesn't even matter if they kill Elise. We're still just going to have a bunch of 3/3s, which is pretty absurd. What is this? A pokey stick. I mean, yeah, kill them while you can. We get to flip Elise, which is nice. But again, if Elise dies... though, how big is she? Oh, she's a 4/3, okay.
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
There's something about Elise that I always forget. Fearsome, Challenger, other spiders have Challenger and Fearsome. Okay. Well, maybe I didn't forget anything. Oh, alright. They're killing our girl. So this is interesting. We could cast Iceborn Legacy on Elise. So all of our Elises would get +2/+2. Probably not worth it, though. So I guess we just let that happen. It's unfortunate they hit our 3 sisters. Otherwise, we could go get a Fury of the North to protect her. Okay. She dies. Now, rather than Iceborn Legacying the Spiderling right now, we're going to develop this Sentry so that we can open attack our opponent and still burst speed pump all of our spiders on the next turn. 3 sisters, okay. Well, we're still going to do it because this is what our deck does. Like, let's see, what, we could freeze this? Nah. Let's just go. Let's just go. Hitting your opponent for like 5 or more damage is a significant chunk. It's like we're hitting for 7 here. That's a third of our life, our opponent's life total. When you can take those, just take them. You don't need to be dealing massive amounts of damage.
Forward.
4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage. Like, you have to do that a couple times for it to be game winning. I see people trying to get real greedy too often. Look at this. So these are going to be, I don't even know how big these are going to be. They're going to be ridiculously large. So, like, they can't even attack really with this Senna. I want to see... Man, all of our spiders become 4/3. That's so absurd. Yep. We accept these terms. So this is the problem with a deck like... So this is why I was saying they can't attack. Just do this and this. This... We're happy to trade here also, because they'll just block on their turn, so we might as well just block on our turn and not take the damage. It's going to end up being the same. Technically, we could freeze, keep a spider alive, but we have so many spiders, we don't care. We're just going to try and go for lethal here on our turn. It does suck they have a Senna, though, and this allows them to cast things like, I don't know, Ruination at instant speed, which would really suck. Another Iceborn Legacy on the top is kind of ridiculous. So now they basically need Ruination. But as soon as they cast like a Darkness or anything... Oh my gosh, is this Ruination? Okay, it's not Ruination. So this is 9, this is 8. So we just double check, yep. And boop. And we're good. Double check. Always check the eye. Can't tell you how many times I've made a mistake of not checking the eye and just like not realizing how some cards would interact with each other. Anywho, that's the downside of being a control deck in a format where there are just a whole bunch of different things going on and you can't possibly have the answers to all of them. Ooh, all right, let's get one more win. Push ourselves up to gold. For anyone that's new to the channel, I am currently, just barely on the first page actually. But not a silver player, just confirming. All right, next game. Ashe Kindred. What is with this deck? I don't know why people are playing this. I guess Ashe just got a buff, and then so did Kindred. but like together? Interesting. Are they also spiders? They might also be spiders. So, wow, this hand altogether is actually not bad, but we really want an Iceborn Legacy. The glimpse lets us dig for it. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it. This hand's so synergistic, it's ridiculous. We're gonna go turn 1 Aristocrat, turn 2 Elise, and then turn 3 we can go like glimpse the Aristocrat into Falling Sensation, probably leveling the Elise and drawing 2 cards. Ugh, I miss playing Glimpse Beyond. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards in the whole game.
I follow
2 mana draw 2, pretty unfair.
I know just the
Oh, nice little archer. That's not cool. Alright, we'll offer a trade. It's fine. They do not accept our terms. I guess Black Spear makes a little bit more sense in a deck that's like sacrificing stuff all the time. Okay, we're gonna continue to go wide on them.
I'll spot them.
Ooh. Violet Feast was nice. Okay, so we're gonna start here. See what they do. We have 7 mana, it's so scary. Troll Chant. Okay.
A tribute to the spider
I guess
god.
we did it if an ally died this round. Oh. Okay, I can't spear that. Rank 2 01s. Okay.
For the homestead.
We're just going to attack the archer. We're happy to trade. Or, sorry, the sentry. We're happy to trade the archer. Don't block. Okay, now we'll try to glimpse. See what they do.
Can't say
Goes
it
through.
wasn't worth it.
Oof. Rude Awakening. Going to be a decent follow-up if they do end up having an avalanche or something. We're going to make a couple spiderlings here. Really hope they don't have any avalanches. Would not be cool. Nice. Alright, we level Elise.
Smooth as
I feel like she should be a 4/4. Just to make her extra ridiculous. It's not like she sees a lot of play right now. Kindred. Okay, so I think we're just gonna pass, see what they do. We could try to do something like a glimpse, which would activate our spear, then we could spear the Kindred. But there's a good chance that they're gonna try and play a spell here to try and activate Kindred somehow, and we'd like to be able to interact with them to counter whatever they're gonna do. So, like, for instance, maybe they try to kill one of our units, we can glimpse a response to that. Or they can do something like this, and now they mark one of our units. Which, again, we could sacrifice. Or if they had attacked, we could freeze their Kindred and block with our Elise. Just showing how keeping your mana open kind of works out. We can sack out anything here because we're going to be spearing, but spiders are kind of small at this point. Actually, you know what? Maybe this entry was correct here. Anyway, not a big deal.
We do not
Yeah, we should have 1 more mana. We could hit Kindred and the Butcher with the box. That'd be ridiculous. Which Black Spear is Kindred right now. Could have safety block. Meaning just put something in front of a unit that you're about to kill, but not a big deal. Oh, and they scooped it up. Alright. Okay, well that was like half a game, so we'll do one more real quick. Deck is definitely solid. One of the problems the Porto deck has is that it doesn't have any interaction. So you're really just kind of all in on making some giant Poros and A, hoping that your opponent isn't able to stop you or race you, and B, if you can't actually make the giant Poros, then you're also in trouble. Ooh, Mono-shurima. I'm definitely going to make a Mono-shurima video at some point. I'm just waiting for Mono-shurima to be really good. Okay, so we'll keep Elise, and I think I'm just going to full maul, trying to look for Iceborn Legacy. Boom, and there it is. Because Mono-shurima can hit hard. This deck is no joke. once it gets rolling, it's basically unstoppable. So I definitely want to find an Iceborn Legacy and be able to put the game away, because I can't just wait for forever. They will eventually kill us. Do we open here, or do we play a Frenzied Skitter? I think we just open. We are fine banking mana because we have Iceborn Legacy coming up.
Men die, but Shurima lives forever.
Azir, do we want, let's see, next turn. I'm trying to think if I want to just Vile Feast one thing like right now. We could Vile Feast twice and then level Elise. I'm pretty sure that's not actually very good though. One seems fine though. We'll start with one. Just want to not totally burn our mana. Or do we want... Do we want to do another one? 6 mana next turn. I'm going to say no. Because Elise should still level next turn. If they kill Elise, then we can Crawling Sensation. Level up all allies. Oh, mama. So this is going to be... Level up all level 1 Ascended allies. Oh, so it just goes to level 2, not like the full Nutter Butter level 3. Okay, level 2 is okay. It's been so long since I've seen it. When allies attack someone, Right, they just get a little bit bigger. Okay. That seems totally okay. We accept these terms. If anything, I think what we want to happen is we want them to attack. Oh, but they only have Azir, though, so they might not be willing to attack with Azir. So I think I'm going to... This is not really turning out exactly how I wanted to. The problem is if I pass back to them, they don't attack. Okay, so they're still attacking. They're not attacking. Okay. If we pass back to them and they don't attack, then we just, like, skipped our turn. I kind of regret not leveling Elise. I'd really love for all of our stuff to have Fearsome right now. So we could go one Frenzy Skitter and then get in there. Could just Vengeance. Okay, I don't hate this. Wow, this is a lot of damage we're pushing. So they can't block. What is this? Oh, this is the Azir spell.
Terrible commands.
They're gonna cast it twice.
It is time.
Okay.
You dare.
Less okay. Nothing really matters, but probably could have sequenced this a little bit better.
In Shurima's name.
Go to 11. Make a bunch of dudes. We have a full board of massive units. How does Shurima get out of this? This is the foreshadowing part where they like slam something down and I'm like, oh yeah.
Shurima, my empire, my heart.
Our
Draw a
prosperity
champion
and
granted
loyalty
+2/+2.
belongs
Alright,
to
well,
you.
that's not really an issue. I think we'll just get rid of this Azir right now. They have 2 mana. There's not a whole lot they can be doing. We're attacking for lethal. Oh, Ancient Hourglass. Okay, that's kind of adorable. Yep. He lives. Shuriman Desert. Truly vast. So we could try to remove some of the things. We have 9 mana. So we could Vengeance, and then they play something, and then we Frenzied Skitter, pumping our team, shrinking their team. If we just open 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. But it only becomes a problem if they play something that can make multiple units, which they definitely could do. Because Shurima would be good like that. What's for this? Ancient Hourglass. So, it's not until next turn, right? Yeah, okay, that's fully awesome.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Okay, so they're just dead on board, right? They could shrink... What's that 1 mana, like, quicksand or whatever? They could shrink the team. So let's pump the team. And just make sure that they are dead. Because now they're taking 16.
Not here, not now.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, this one's a little bit... It's 15. Still dead, though. Pretty cool. Alright, you know what? Deck definitely has some legs. This list specifically... I'd probably change a few things. Like, I don't know, the landmark that generates the champions, it's just bad. I love it. I love it to death. It's my kind of card. It's super fun. And it's like, you know, almost good enough. And there's definitely some matchups where it'll be fantastic. If you're playing another deck that, you know, like a mirror match, they don't have it and you do, you probably just like match them card for card and then just drop a Howling Abyss and just get them. Or anything that's just really slow to kill. But in general, like, nah, just like get those out of there. Atrocity, like, no, get that out of there too. You might want the box. I know I said like why spear in here, but looking back, like I'd probably go a second spear even. You could maybe up some of these numbers, like the Avros and Sentry. I'm not really sure what else the deck would really want. A Go Hard package? Not exactly. Probably have to just start playing some games, see what you're losing to, and then just add in a few extra things. Try and like make those matchups a little bit better. But the deck seems pretty powerful to me, so I'll definitely be keeping an eye on it and probably reiterating that I'll probably make another video closer to seasonals on it. All right, guys, well, that's it for me. If you are watching this on Sunday, go check out MajiinBae's stream on Twitch, because we will probably be streaming the $5,000 Mastering Runeterra Championship qualifier number 4 over there. So come drop in, say hi. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.